Hello, how is everyone doing tonight? Finally playing some more Inscription. I admittedly was not that big on it when I played it before, but I've still been meaning to play more of it regardless. I believe last time, yeah, we unlocked the fish hook after being mauled by the 1 billion bears. Hopefully we're done with bears by now. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, the stink bug made it in. I'm aware. Alright, let's get started. No, you may not choose a specific beast. Instead, you must now decide on a tribe that you prefer. Oh? Bird, wolf, or reptile? It's very non-specific. What do we want? I feel like flying in general is pretty mid. Like, I don't know. Attacking just seems really good since you don't take damage when attacking. So not being able to attack things and just flying over them, I don't know how good that really is. Like, maybe good for an aggro strat. I don't know, I think it's between the wolf or the reptile for me. And wolf seems kind of boring, so go with the reptile. Rattler. Do you wish for something else? I mean, that's fine, I guess. 6 bones is a little much, but I'll take it. An ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. She laid out intricate wood carvings, then gestured at them brusquely. Choose. What do we got here? Oh! I see. It's like the things that the mini-bosses have, I assume. Got one for flight, one for a Bone King. When a card bearing the sigil dies, 4 bones rewards 1, and a 1 for Stinky. I don't know if it's the best option, but I am a fan of Stinky as a mechanic. I think it's just fun to play with. Though we do have the Rattler in the deck already, so you could probably make an argument for Bone King here. And like I said before, I just don't like flying. Like, I guess if you have a billion flying creatures, you can just ignore the boss and it's probably good, but like, I'm gonna take the Stinky Totem. You accepted the Woodcarver's offering. It is useless without its second half. You intuited that this would not be the last encounter with her. Okay. Elk Mini Boss. You got Mighty Leap. Okay. Doesn't matter because I don't think we have any flying cards anyway. Pronghorn. Should we go for a Bullfrog immediately? Hello, Larry. Welcome. I mean, you do have a green aura, so it makes sense for Stinky. Shut up. Yeah, sure. You know, I'll get down to Frog. Get in a little early at damage. By the way, let me know how the audio is. It's a little quiet for me, so I'm gonna turn it up on my end. I don't know if it's also quiet on the stream, though. Give me another squirrel, please. Make a wolf here and kill the pronghorn. I'll probably just do that. And then we could also play Stinky. We do have some bones now. Do we play Stinkbug? Yeah, sure. Get in a little more damage. Sounding pretty good? Okay, cool. Give me a real card. Rattler. Do not have the bones for that. Just gonna pass. Though it doesn't seem like he's doing much of anything, so we're kinda chilling here. Yeah. Insect, reptile, or moose? I feel like every time I've tried to run the moose cards, they've not been very good. Granted, I've only played a few runs, and all of them have been ended early by the evil and intimidating bears. Like, the movement gimmick just doesn't feel very useful. It feels clunky and annoying to play around. And the bugs, I don't know yet. Like, you could probably build a whole ant deck and go crazy with it. I just didn't get enough ants. I got, like, the ants from the drawer and then not any others, so they were not very good. I do already have one reptile in the deck. I could just keep building for them. Why not just do that? The skink leaves the tail behind. Yeah, sure. Woodcarver is back. Elk, wolf, or snake. Well, we already got a couple snakes in the deck. Take that. The old woman bared her teeth in satisfaction. Her first totem was complete. This stinky sigil will now be marked upon all your reptile creatures. Okay, so we got some stinky reptiles. Cool. What are they doing? Porcupine and Coyote next turn. Okay. I don't really want to block either of those, do I? Like, I think I'd rather take 2 face damage. Well, then again, I could just, like, play the Stoat and then sack it off next turn anyway, though I don't have any cards in hand to sack it for, so maybe that's not the play, actually. Honestly, yeah, I low-key wanna just pass. Face tank the damage. I think it's fine. Give me a not squirrel card. Skink. Skink takes a sacrifice, really? I thought it was a... Or, well, no, right, everything takes a sacrifice. Never mind. I forgot how the game works. I've not played it in a while, as you can tell. Let's get down a squirrel. Get down our Stoat. Wait, actually, are we dead? Yeah, I think we're dead if I don't do something, actually. Oops. I forgot how volatile the game is. You die so fast. I could just pop the pliers. Yeah, sure, I'll just do that. I think that's good enough. Now, do you want a squirrel? I'm gonna say yes. Squirrel and sack squirrel for a skink. For a skink at a porcupine. And do we have bones for stink bug? We do. Could say for rattler, but rattler is just so expensive. I'd rather just get some tempo in on the stink bug, I think. Wolf. Yeah, sure. Let's sack Stinkbug and Skink since they're about to die to porcupines anyway. Get down Wolf. I think I'll just go face. And pass. What's the last card in our deck? A Bullfrog. Bullfrog counts as a reptile? I don't think taking surrenders is worth it, because then you don't get the bone chips at the end. And granted, I don't know how good those are yet. I'm mixed on having the pelts in the deck. Like, yeah, the rewards are nice, but also just having your deck be full of bricks is really bad. Either way, it's a resource that you're missing out on if you take his surrender, so I do not think it's worth. Let's just pass. Drip squirrel, down a bullfrog, tossed at a porcupine. Now, granted, I did not get any of the bone chips from that battle because I did not do overkill damage because I'm a dumbass, but it's fine. It's the thought that counts. Think frogs are cold-blooded? Yeah, I guess so, but like they're not reptiles, they're amphibians. Completely different. It's like that one turtle guy from Over the Hedge. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. You remember his name, so therefore I don't have to. Totally. I mean, who doesn't remember the turtle from Over the Hedge? Come on, he's pretty iconic. Anyway. Wait, okay, no. I thought I accidentally went forward. No, I was just standing up. There is... what's this again? Oh, you know what? I think it's the Prospector event. You get a chance to get a gold pelt. And then backpack is consumables. Could add a card and go to a campfire. Or go to a... the fuck? I keep on wanting to look backwards on the map, but I can't. You can go to whatever this is as opposed to this. Maybe this is a tribal pick and this is just the random cards. I'm not sure. Either way. That and Totem Carver. I'm not sure if this would let you have multiple totems or if it's to upgrade your totem or to swap out the totem for something else. Regardless, where do I want to go? We'll go this way, sure. What do we got? Bugs, moose, and wolf. I'll roll. Show me more reptiles, please. Oh, dang it. Let's see some birds. I feel like I haven't taken a lot of those in the past. Turkey vulture. God damn it. This is why we don't take birds. This is why we don't take birds. Dog shit card. We're not even getting 6 bones for a rattler. Where am I getting 8 bones from? Whatever. The bones of the ancient woman creaked and groaned as she approached. With gently shaking hands, she placed her offerings before you. Got a moose head, a bone king body, or a wolf head. Sorry, but you have no way to remember anything. I give you the full lore over the hedge and a full review of the turtle and what he represents. Okay. Well, let me break it down for you. So there's this raccoon, right? RJ. He likes human food. He likes human food. But like at the beginning of the movie, he's starving to death or whatever. So he tries to rob this bear and take all the bear's food. And he almost gets away with it. But then all the food rolls down a hill into traffic and gets run over by a truck. And then the bear gets really mad at him. And so the bear asks him to go get him food. But RJ, he has no way to get all that food. He's just one guy, you know? And so he goes to ask the other forest creatures for help. But the other forest creatures, they don't like human food. Or, well, they don't even know about it. They don't consider it an option. They just be like eating tree bark and shit. So he convinces them to go into the suburbs and rob some humans. And so they all go. Wacky cartoon hijinks ensue. Also, the turtle guy I mentioned earlier, he does not like RJ. He's very suspicious of him. He thinks they should all just stick to eating bark or whatever and starve to death during the winter. But he comes through eventually. They all go get the food. RJ takes all of it to give to the bear. And then they fight the bear. And also there's an exterminator in there somewhere. And there is a white woman in there somewhere as well. Boom. The movie explained. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Anyway, what are we taking here? Moose head, wolf head, or a bone gang body? Well, the game keeps on giving me bone cards, so I'm just gonna take this. Yeah, let's do that. Have some bony reptiles. But granted, I think it's just the skink right now and the other snake that I'm never playing. But it's fine. It's progress, sort of. Wait, what? Don't take it apart. What are we doing? How do I progress forward? Let me out! Okay, there we go. Fine, coyote lead. How does skink work again? Loose tail. When a card bearing the sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing the sigil moves to the right. Okay. You really want to just get skink down, maybe body block that coyote. Let's do that. Wonder if the tail also counts as a reptile for the Bone King purposes. And damn, Heike, forgot what you said. Can you repeat that? No. No, I cannot. Maybe if someone were to clip that, maybe you could watch it again. Just saying. Anyway, let's pass. Wriggling Tail does proc the Bone King. Oh, that's massive. Skink is so good for us, actually. That's very nice. I think I do want to take a squirrel here, though, so I can kill that coyote real quick with a stoat. Flip it yourself, bomb? Absolutely not. You can't make me. Too much effort. Womp womp. Do I take a real card or do I take a squirrel? I'll take a real card. Stinkbug. Sigma mindset. Exactly. I'm frame mugging you right now, or whatever the kids say. I'm jester gooning. That your cortisol levels are through the roof. Where do I want the stink bug? Could just throw it at their porcupine. Or I guess I could also play it, sack it off and sack something else off and just kill the porcupine with the wolf. Or I could just send the wolf face. Or maybe I just hold it for now. I'll do that. Perky Vulture, you concede. Stop conceding. Shut up. I want your bone chips. Says the Chudet with a green aura and flies. No. Do I have enough bones for this? Okay, I think that's 8. Let's throw you here. And sack off you, and throw down a wolf. Can I see? Why can I not see the scale from the screen? This game's UI is so shit. I'm sorry. Why can I not just look at the HP? Like, I guess I can see half of it? I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna put the wolf here. No, it was exact lethal, goddammit. I would have known it was exact lethal if I could look at the HP bar, but whatever. What do we got? A moose, a reptile, and a bird. We are reptile maxing tonight. Another rattler. I mean, with the bone stuff, it's nice, I guess. If I can get out some reptiles to start, it's just like all of them cost bones. So it's hard to get the train rolling. We could take another sigil here, or we could do a sacrifice. Oh, you know what? Actually, I meant to check. Is this open again? Like, can I get more cards from it? Looks like I can. I don't want to take all of them. I just want to take whatever one has the skink in it. And also, I guess there's this one I never opened. I only did 3 of them. And I don't remember which one has the skink in it, is the issue. Oh wait, this one has skink in the art. Maybe it's that one. Do they all have a card in the art? This one is a skink and ant. This one has nothing. This one has a skink, and I think that represents the mantis with the split attacks. Yeah, mantis was one of these two. I'm gonna say, or well, no, this one has nothing. This one has skink in it. Then that puzzle has skinks afterwards. This puzzle opens, gives you ants. That's why this one has ants on it. And then this one has mantis in it, which is why this one has mantis split attack on it. So therefore, skink is in here. Now, how do you actually solve the puzzle? I don't remember. That you just click the button, apparently. Oh, wait, but there's nothing in it. Okay. But let's try to do the one that I never actually solved, maybe. Granted, I never actually figured out how these puzzles work. I kind of just clicked buttons and it worked out in my favor eventually. I never bothered to understand what the goal is. And I think I'm just going to do that again. And it's going to work again. You can't make me do puzzles. Can you not move these? Oh, you can. Okay, we're getting closer, I think. Okay, there we go. I love brute forcing puzzles. And I thought I had all the totem heads together. My thanks. The woodcarver will offer this now. The squirrel totem, interesting. Anything else here I can interact with? I can take whatever this is. Do you want it? Oh yeah, this is the teeth I can take. That's right. I forgot about that. Candles. Oh, hello there. Lock puzzle. Did we already do that? No. The code was for the safe, not the clock. Oh, this is new. It's different each time. For this one, we need an adder and a squirrel. Well, I don't have an adder, and I've not been offered one, but I'll keep it in mind, I suppose. Oh. The skull is angry at me now. I poked it too many times. Can I make it angrier? Can I rage bait the skull? No, but I can put this here. Can I take this to the table? Does he have anything to say about it? I can, but he doesn't have anything to say about it. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it here then, I guess. You have to get the knife, by the way. It says who? What if I just want to brute force it, huh? Put the wolf next to the squirrel? The wolf is already next to the squirrel. Can I put it closer? Oh. Finally pried my special dagger from the paws of that squirrel, though you may wish you hadn't. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, could go for another sigil or could go for the sacrifice. Do I have anything that crazy I really want to sacrifice? Like, what keywords do we have in the deck anyway? Not that many. We have, like, the frog, but I don't want to kill the frog because the frog is a reptile to farm bones to play my 1 trillion bone cards the game keeps giving me. Maybe we just get another totem. Maybe we get the squirrel one that we just unlocked. That could probably be good. Maybe. Perhaps. Possibly. Yeah, sure. Rage bait the evil ass object. What are they gonna do? Curse you? They're already hanging up on the wall and forced to be an abstract decoration? True! Oh wait, I just get this automatically? I thought it would just be added to the pool. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. All the cards were just added to my deck automatically during the run where I unlocked it. Oh, whatever. Well, what are the options? Flight, moose, and what is this? Fledgling? Should definitely stab yourself in the next fight. Perhaps, we'll see. I mean, I could swap things around over here. Could, like, get bony squirrels and just fill my deck with bone cards and get my mana that way. That could be neat. Could also have stinky squirrels and just have them body block 1 attack units. I feel like that would fall off very quickly, though, past Act 1. What do we want? What do we want? Might just take a moose head in case I ended up deciding to take some meese later. Because, like, there was earlier when the game was just not showing me any reptiles even after rerolling. Could be good to have a variety of heads. I'll do that. Go for bony squirrels. Oh, wait, fuck. Can you not have more than one at a time? I kind of just assumed that's why this event could keep showing up. Can you only have one totem out? Right, but think of the aura of a squirrel going toe-to-toe against a bear. Truth nuke. I feel like this was a complete waste of time coming here. If you can only have one totem. Well, whatever. Give me bony squirrels. I think that's the most useful on average. Hunch down to place her offering in your pack. What do you look up again? The ancient woman isn't vanished. Okay then. Let's go fight the prospector. We do get our smoke, thankfully. Yeah, yap it up, buddy. Pack mule on the left. Unfortunately, we don't actually have any great DPS, though I guess we do have the smoke. How does that work again? It's just a 0-mana Bone King. Okay. I guess let's smoke squirrel, sack both for a wolf. Throw him at the pack mule. And wait, how many bones does Bone King give again? We don't have 8, right? I don't think so. I really wish this game just had a normal UI. Like, stop making me count the tokens. Just put a fucking number there. Whatever. It's fine. Anyway, I did promise. Well, not promise, but I did say I'd consider stabbing myself. And it is an aura move. Think it's 4? I don't know. This does seem like a bigger number than 4. It seems like there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is enough for the vulture, actually. Anyway, I'm gonna stab myself. Oh. Okay, then. Is it gonna look like this for the rest of the run? That's awesome. Let's just pass, I suppose. Actually, we can body block this, I think. Maybe I just block it with a squirrel. Yeah, do that, and start digging for my other bone cards. Honest reaction, watching a miner turn my pet dog into a lump of gold. Yeah. It's not great. Okay, it's fine. This time we find what I'm looking for. The Rattler, there we go. Throw a Rattler at that Bloodhound. And let's pop the Squirrel Jar. Get down a Squirrel. Sack Squirrel for a Skink. And kill that Adder with the Skink. Do we have any more bone cards in the deck? I think we might have one more Rattler. Oh, you know what? There's the Stink Bug as well. There's the Stink Bug. Cool. What? Why do they look like that? What? Why are they a guy? Hello? Stinky. The fuck is going on? You're supposed to be a bug. Well, whatever. You got this. Masterful? I can't tell if they're BMing. Brutal Mog from Stinkbug? Yeah, I am kind of getting frame mogged by Stinkbug right now. Oh, there was another Rattler in the deck. Well, whatever, it's fine. Lives are restored, cool. The filthy feral hog becomes incensed when its chimes are struck. The Dowls. What does this do? I guess we'll see in a moment. A Gek or Canine, hooved, reptilian, feathered, insectoid. The amalgam is all. Interesting. Is it a squirrel? Anyway, what does this do? Bellist. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a chime is created on each empty adjacent space. A chime is defined as 0 power, 1 health. So it makes blockers. Okay. I don't know, it's a little underwhelming. The amalgam is cool. I feel like it's probably bait, especially if you can only have one totem. It seems kind of pointless. Like, I'd rather just run a 3/3 that does something rather than a 3/3 that does nothing. But it's cool. And there's also Gek. I'll take the amalgam. Believe it or not, you're not the first to lose an eye here. This isn't much fun if you're half blind. Perhaps you'd like to replace it. Oh. Oh. What are we feeling, chat? Oh. Oh, I thought I could, like, inspect it since it was upside down. No, I just picked whatever that was. I thought I could, like, roll it around. Better? Regardless, the choice is final. Okay. Free of the prospector's unhinged gaze, you looked ahead. I doubt he'll be so kind if I were to take my eye again in the next fight, right? Oh yes, I know. Okay, yeah, marshland, whatever. Where are we going? I really don't feel like going to the totems are worth it when you can only have one totem. Like, once you got your one, I feel like unless it's a really bad one, you're probably chilling. It's better to take things that actually add to the deck. The bears, yes. I suppose you missed the last inscription stream, so I'll explain. This game has an awesome mechanic where when you make too much progress in one run, they just put you up against a borderline impossible fight halfway through the area boss to kill you, so that you start the run over, so that you can unlock more content. Like, no need to do it in an organic way or anything. I think it's really cool how they just say, you've made it too far, you should kill yourself. It's awesome, really. And I will not stop complaining about it. Let's go for the sacrifice altar. Rattler, Elk Fawn, and Kingfisher. Is this the first time I've been offered one? Why is he telling me about it? I guess, I've seen him use it, but haven't been offered it. I mean, if we're just running bony squirrels, I feel like Rattler is probably the play. Right? Yeah, probably. It also has a mushroom on it, which I still don't know what this means. Last time I took a mushroom card, nothing happened out of the ordinary. But I'll do it again. I think it's the correct decision, regardless of whether or not there is a mysterious mushroom there. Alright, who we sacking? Stinkbug, why do you look like this? Whatever, it's fine. I mean, if we're not on the reptile build anymore, I don't care nearly as much about the bullfrog or the skink. Okay, but if the loose tail inherits the effect that the skink has, I wonder if it just inherits effects in general? Like, I know that the beehive, when it creates bees, the bees retain the effects of the beehive. That could be something, maybe. Perhaps. I don't know who I'd put the skink on, though. Kind of just talking about the general idea of putting the skink on something. I don't have anything in mind. Or I could put Reach on something. Am I that scared? Flying cards? Really? But I guess it could be nice to just have Reach on something, and Bullfrog is Skink is like a decent enough card. It's not great, but it has utility. Bullfrog is a pretty dogshit card, and I think I like just getting it out of the deck. Getting Reach on something else is just a marginal benefit. That's who I want it on. So who do I want it on? How's your week been? It's been alright, I suppose. Well, a lot of working and not much else aside from that and streaming, to be completely honest. It's usually that, or the bed rotting and watching House, or playing The Binding of Isaac. I've been playing Fiend Folio recently. It's an interesting mod. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Whose house is it? No, like the doctor. Unless you're making a joke, and I just didn't pick up on that. But yeah, the Fiend Folio. I actually did kind of want to talk about that. It adds a lot of cool items, and it also adds Golem, who's a really fun character. I do not like Fiend or Tainted Fiend. I think their gimmicks are kind of boring, and they just aren't fun to play as. Maybe I just haven't gotten the hang of them yet. But I think the really interesting thing to talk about with Fiend Folio is, of course, the enemies and bosses, since it is effectively a difficulty mod. And they're cool, but I also feel like it doesn't mesh with the rest of the game very well. Like, the difficulty variance between getting, like, a Dingle as your floor 1 boss and getting, like, the Nuclear Bomb Horseman as your floor 1 boss is an insane gap. Not that, like, the Nuclear Bomb Horseman is the hardest boss in the game or anything. It's not that bad. It's just, like, the variance of the difference between Basement and Burning Basement taken from 1 to a billion. Like before, if I'm going into a boss challenge room, I have a general idea of what I'm getting into, fighting 2 bosses in exchange for a boss item. As opposed to with Fiend Folio installed, am I fighting 2 regular bosses, or am I fighting 2 the Giga Meth Head Fiend Folio bosses? Who knows? All that being said, it's still fun for the most part, minus the challenges. Fuck the Fiend Folio challenges. I've been slowly chipping away at them. They're awful. They're terrible. The guy who takes damage whenever you touch a wall is the bane of my existence. I completed the challenge. It wasn't that bad. It only goes to Mom, but, like, fuck that guy. Awful character to play as. And joking, House MD, love how instead of a bro ordering an X-ray, he just poisons his patient to learn of a hidden disease that wouldn't be picked up. Yeah, it's fun. I have been enjoying it, even though, I mean, the episodes, actually, no. Early on, my main complaint was that it's very samey, with each episode just being the same thing, basically. Being a one-to-one copy of that one meme that's like, The mouse bites one, you know. But I've been getting through season 5 now, and I've been surprised with actually how much variety there is in the topics of the episodes. It's been nice, though I'm surprised that, I guess spoilers for that show that is 1 billion years old if you haven't seen it yet. Okay, saying the spoiler now. Very surprised they killed off Cutthroat Bitch. Did not expect them to start killing off named characters like that. Well, not named, but like recurring characters. You get what I mean. That was very out of left field. Anyway, though, I've been yapping it up for a while without deciding who I'm putting Reach on. Maybe we just like Giga Stack up or Amalgam. If nothing else, we know the Amalgam will provide some value, regardless of what totem I end up going with for the run. I'll do that. You like that, though? Yeah, I mean, episodes being samey can be nice sometimes. Like just having a comforting show to put on where you have a general idea of what's going to happen, regardless of the episode. There is merit to that. I'm better than Grey Anatomy, though. I have not seen Grey Anatomy. Despite watching House, I'm not like a big fan of medical dramas or anything. It's not a genre I'm particularly a fan of. I just like House. I like him. He's a silly little guy. Anyway, he is a ringworm. It doesn't have any keywords on it, and yet that terrifies me. But what is this doing here? What is it going to do to me? And there's also a worker ant, which, I mean, I guess I should probably focus down due to the whole ant gimmick. I'm a Surgeon is also a good one. Really? I've heard only bad things about that show. I don't think I've ever heard someone praise it before now. But, like, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, I'm a big fan of Paper Mario Sticker Star, and I've never heard anyone say something good about that game. Does Ant even have attack at base, or do you need 2 on the field? I think it has 1 attack at base. It counts itself. I guess I'll body block it with a skink then. Only stupid people would assume he's recovered from the surgery. How do I know? Well, his brain is clearly damaged. He just said Overwatch is good. Clear brain damaged. So true. I cannot do a House impression, by the way. I apologize for that. Give me a squirrel. Sack off squirrel and wriggling tail, play a wolf, and then we'll have enough bones to play a rattler as well. Now, as for where I want the wolf, I mean, if Ringworm is just going to sit here and do nothing, I'm not feeling very incentivized to kill it. Does Mantis attack forward or only on the bifurcated strike spaces? Covering this triple strike each opposing space to the left and right. It doesn't say in addition to. So I'm not sure if it attacks straight or not, and I've not seen them run the Mantis cards enough to actually know. I'll put it here and see if it takes damage, and then I'll put Rattler here to kill the worker ants. Oh, or we just win and the mystery will not be solved. Guess it's the fact that they didn't portray autism all that well, but The Good Doctor is a more extreme version, so I don't know. But also stopped watching after season 2, so who knows? I see. What do we got? Beehive, awesome, and a Bullfrog. Yeah, sure, I'll take whatever the fuck this is. Why not? Another Woodcarver. Split Shot, Insects, and Touch of Death. I don't believe that works on squirrels because they don't have attack. It says when it damages another creature, not when it attacks another creature. Unfortunate. 500 woodcarvers. I know. I'm just collecting it for the love of the game, I guess. I really don't care about any of these. I guess poison is a good anti-bear tech if I queue up into the bears again, maybe. I'll take the bifurcated strike. I think it's the most interesting option. Not that I think I'll be running it, but I might later. Who knows? For now, though, keep running the bony squirrels. Bullfrog, and we got a couple stumps on the field. Do I squirrel sack for Stoat this turn? Yeah, sure. I'll play a little for tempo. They are putting down a couple of coyotes. Maybe I don't want to sack for Wolf this turn, actually. Could sack for Amalgam. But Amalgam taking that many hits for no reason doesn't feel great. Show me a Rattler, maybe? Actually, a Stink Bug would go really hard here. No, Turkey Vulture. Womp womp. Don't have the bones for that quite yet. Just pass. Okay, give me a squirrel this turn. Player squirrel. Double sack for Amalgam. Kill off this coyote. Actually, no, then we're gonna die to Rattler. Kill off this coyote. And we can also drop a Turkey Vulture. Drop it here. It'll body block the coyote for a couple turns. Get a Rattler of our own. Very cool. And we do just have lethal, so it doesn't really matter, does it? It just pass. I just got a Steam achievement for winning a battle with damage from squirrels. That is a fraudulent ass achievement. I did not do that. That was just Amalgam. Trapper event. Don't think I've seen that one yet, unless that's just like for pelts. And it's not related to the boss. Though I guess the boss is the trapper. It's the same person, so I guess that is the trapper event, maybe. I don't know. The alternative is picking a card, going back to the fuck-ass woodcarver. Fight, pick another card. Let's go right. It's called Squirrel Aura. Damn, I did not consider the Squirrel Aura. Yeah, no, it is just the pelt shop. Give me a gold pelt, sure. Give me a gold pelt, and I really don't care about rabbit pelt. They're just bricks. They're not that good. Take my pelts and go. Consumables, another dagger. Awesome. I don't care that much about Black Goat. I'll take the funny dagger, sure. Oh no. You can't use that. Don't tell me what to do. Shut the fuck up, old man. He's got aging bugs. Interesting. Gold pelt. I hate pelts. I hate pelts. I hate pelts. I hate pelts. Whatever, it's fine. What is he doing? He's playing 2 ants and a ringworm. That's a little spooky. I'm not gonna lie. That does scare me a little. I kind of want to just throw this at him. Failure to the user. Nothing will happen. This bottle of goo has no use. I don't believe you. Use knife before next boss? I feel like you're gaslighting me here. But I mean, I used it last time and nothing bad happened, except I couldn't see shit for the rest of that boss fight. Fine. I'll do it. Stab everything? Unfortunately, Homo Soldier, I think you missed it earlier. There's only one thing that I can stab. But you know what? First, I want to see what this does. I'm serious. You cannot use that. There is no possible use for it. I'll place it on that shelf over there for now. My advice, avoid it. I don't believe him. You have to win the booze? I assume you mean boss. Whatever, I'll stab myself, fine. Okay, and that is lethal. But where's my pass button here? Oh, thank God I get another eye. I thought it would only be after boss fights. What eye are we feeling now? Last time I accidentally took a boring one because it was upside down and I thought I could inspect it. Actually, I tried the left clicking. I don't think I tried right clicking on them. Maybe you can inspect it. The orb? They're all orbs, dipshit. I mean, I'd hope your eyes are orbs. I guess actually, I think astigmatism, if you have that, then your eyes are slightly misshapen, so they're not perfect orbs. So I guess that's a reasonable explanation for why your eye might not be an orb, but I feel like generally speaking, they should be expected to be orbs. A dumbass mentioned green orb at the top? Well, maybe you should have been more specific. Oh, well, okay, this one is not at the top. I can't justify that. This one's kind of greenish, right? I mean, I'm blind, so I can't tell if that's a green or a blue. It's a little dark. But fine, I'll take it. Oh. Find salvation, cuckoo clock. Well, yeah, I already assumed there was something to do with the clock. I just don't have a code. Okay. I assume this wants me to look at things. There's something on that staff. Oh. I'm not sure which. Actually, how do I even move the hands? Oh, there. Not sure which hand it wants to point at which thing. Maybe that? Maybe I'm just a god gamer and I get it first try. Or maybe not. How do I submit? Maybe there is no submit button and I'm just not a god gamer. I did not get it first try. Because I'm clicking everywhere and nothing is happening. Maybe we do it like that instead. Oh yeah, there we go. Stunted wolf. Take the film roll before he sees it. Now! What are you doing over there? Turn to face me. What are you up to over there? Well, we got a film roll. Sure. This has some stuff on it. I don't think it's anything significant. And we still never got an adder, so we can't recreate it. Keep sealed. Don't tell me what to do. Okay, let me look at everything else first before I end the run, killing myself, opening that jar that I'm supposed to keep sealed. And wait, does that refresh? Why are there more teeth there? I already took those this run. Interesting. Let me just check real quick. Oh, if there's anything in here with paint. No? Okay, and I'm not checking the rest. Yeah, I will not keep that sealed. You can't tell me what to do. Oh, the pain is unbearable. I mean, after all these years, what do you want? I have very little to live for these days. Could it be? You have the Master's eye. Does this mean the Master can see me? Magnificus, can you see me? Can you free me? The Master is free. Oh, the end must be close now. If Magnificus is free, it must be close. I don't think Magnificus wanted me to free you, buddy. Watching the angler lose, oh, that soothed my pain. An old rival of mine, that fisherman. He bested me this time. I will have another chance. Dobby has a sock-looking ass. I do not see it. I see you have a little something special up your sleeve. Fear not, I won't blow your cover. You just need to get a hold of that camera of his. Maybe if you defeated him, you'd get a chance. Ah, I see. Anything else? No. I've seen challengers touch his legendary camera. Only if they're able to defeat him. Okay, you have anything else to say? Defeat him once more. That should do it. He has no idea what you have up your sleeves. Okay, do you have anything else you want to talk about? Oh, the agony. No? Okay. Can I open the bottle? No? Okay. Well, let's go beat his ass, shall we? Still can't do anything with these, no? Okay. Oh, your pelt's clean? Yeah, I'd hope so. Do we want any of this? Grizzly, beehive mantis, coyote, fuck-ass tentacle monster, magpie. What is this? Hoarder? Card bring the sigils played. You may search your deck for any card and take it into your hand. I mean, yeah, tutoring is good, but also 2 sacrifice is a little rough. I can all the bone cards in my deck. I don't mind taking just like a possum or a coyote. Just getting more bone cards seems pretty good. And would I rather pay 2 for a 1/1 or 4 for a 2/1? Honestly, I feel like there's enough 2 health creatures that the 2 attack breakpoint does kind of matter. And a golden pelt. So what do we get for that? Long elk? Fuck this long elk, man. The last run, I remember, I put this in my deck after the first boss, and then I upgraded it, made it cool as hell. I never drew it, not a single goddamn time. I went all the way to the Act 3 boss before I lost to the bears, and this fucker never showed up in my hand. Whatever. What else is there? Pack Rat, Child 13. What do you do again? Many lives. And Orayuli. I mean, we're on bones. We're not really doing a lot of sacrificing. A Child 13 could help us get into sacrificing, maybe? I also think Pack Rat is just generally good. Like, especially if you can sack it and put Trinket Bearer on something that does not cost 2 sacrifices for a 2/2, it's even better. I'm gonna take Long Elk. Fuck it, it's gonna show up in my hand this time, totally, for sure. If I take it enough times, it's gotta show up in my hand someday. Oh, and of course the Woodcarver is here too. They can't forget the Woodcarver, guys. You gotta let the Woodcarver. I'll take Stealth. Again, I'm pretty locked in on bony squirrels, but I think Stealth has the most useful applications, maybe, if in case I decide to pivot away from Bony Squirrel later. All right, area boss time. We do get our smoke. Very good, very good. Fisherman, yeah. Honestly, Fisherman's kind of an issue for us now. Like, if he just steals our squirrels, that'll deny our bones. What? Wait, how's it been? Quite bad. I'm trapped in the body of a stoat, in the paper of a card. I see that. I have, of course, the whole way to reset once more. Go on. Our player frontier. They already hold the key. Oh, does that just become a random card each time you draw it? That's way less interesting than I thought it would be. Well, if that is the case, either way, we've got a pronghorn. And also, why are you a TV now? Or whatever that is? I'm not entirely sure. Well, either way, what is he doing? Playing a Kingfisher, that's fine. Kingfisher is like the most irrelevant thing ever. It just sits there and does 1 damage. Who gives a shit? It does not interact with the board in any meaningful way. It just takes up a board space for him. And what does Stunted Wolf do, by the way? It's a 1 mana 2/2. Okay. I think we probably just smoke Squirrel and then stunt Stoat. He doesn't fish turn 1, right? No, I don't think so. Okay, well now he is fishing. I will give him a squirrel, I suppose. Just 1 as a treat. Or actually, does going to phase 2 stop it? What is his phase 2? I kind of forgot. Right, bait buckets, and when you kill them, they spawn sharks. I remember now. Drop into our amalgam. Interesting, interesting. Sex. Actually, can I... These only spawn sharks after they're dead, right? I could sack Stoat Stunted Wolf and just ignore them, couldn't I? Unless I'm misunderstanding and I'm about to lose in a very embarrassing way. I guess we'll see in a moment. I could also steal the bait bucket with my hook. I kind of forgot I had that until just now. Do we want a bait bucket? How does this work? Does it spawn sharks for me if I take it? Or is it just going to be a 1 health thing that does nothing? Kind of curious. I guess we'll find out if I'm throwing the run or not. But hey, I've got a bait bucket in my deck now. I assume that's how it works. Maybe it just steals it for the battle, and I was wrong about it, putting it in your deck permanently. I am known to be wrong about things every now and then. Let's Rattler, Sack, Squirrel, and Rattler down Longhorn. I mean Pronghorn. Okay, so no, those cards do not attack in a straight line. They do only attack diagonally, but anyway, that's lethal. Cool. What do we got? Ouroboros, Strange Larva, and a Gek. Strange Larva. Strange Larva. I want to see what it becomes when it fully grows, but keeping it alive that long just feels so difficult. Like, I guess maybe I could sack Stinkbug and put Stinkbug on it to help keep it alive. Alternatively, there's Ouroboros. I mean, if I could put that on like a Rattler or something, that could be nice. I'm gonna take the Strange Larva. I want to see what it becomes. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't. Only way to find out is to try. This is an event I don't think I've seen before. Granted, if I take this event, I'm locked out of the sack altar that I would very much like to have. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of do really want that sack altar, actually. We go right. But we'll see the other event eventually, hopefully. Grizzly, Worker Ant, and Sparrow. I'm not very big on any of these. But we don't have any other ants in the deck, so this is dog shit. Grizzly, I mean, 3 sacrifices is just too much. And Sparrow, I guess is probably the best option. If nothing else, we can sack it and put flying on something else, maybe. Give me that altar. What do we have to sack? Let's sack Stinkbug, let's sack Skink, Turkey Vulture, not that one. A Long Elk, probably not that one. Strange Larva, I don't think they inherit like the unique larva effect. They just get fledgling, you get like +1/+1 or something. And Sparrow. It's probably between Stinkbug and Skink. We don't need these guys to be alive, right? I mean, keep him, I guess. I guess I'll keep him alive. I'll just take the Skink. And who do we want to have a tail? Could be nice on Strange Larva, actually, to help keep it alive for a turn. Just dodge a hit. Stinky Meese. That's mildly annoying. Elfon Rabbit Lead. What is he doing with a rabbit? He doesn't do sacrifices. Why is that in his deck? And why does my Long Elk look like this? It did not look like this before. I guess let's Squirrel. Sexual for Sparrow. Honestly, rare Flying W. We just put it here and ignore this rabbit, so he's effectively locked out of the board space while we still get value out of that space. Then we could put down Long Elk. I don't think there's any real reason to do it this turn, though. I'll just hold it in hand for now. Give me a squirrel, please. Let's throw a Rattler. Oh, wait, we don't have bones for that. Oops. Okay, let's throw a Long Elk at that Elk Fawn. And body block their elk with a squirrel. Oh, wait, fuck, I forgot they're stinky. God damn it. What, the vertebrae? What the hell? That's new. So do all of the boss creatures just have like unique effects that are not listed in their card text? Is that how they work? It seems so. Do we take a real card or a squirrel here? Don't have a ton of bones. Just give me a squirrel. Give me a squirrel. Let's body block here and pass. We don't have enough for a Rattler, right? No. Okay, real card now. Took the film roll, is that correct? Plan here's its moment of truth, but you must defeat him first. Yeah, I get the idea. I talked to the slime. I know what's going on, sort of. Can I look at this? Okay, if I rattle her into his face, that's lethal. Just do that. Oh wait, no, that's a sack creature. Don't do that. You arrived at the inky black mouth of a cave. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke. Pass one of my trials, and I will be yours, in a raspy voice. I wish they put in a raspy voice at the beginning of the sentence, but whatever, it's fine. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. Okay, spoke again. But first, you will choose a trial. The Trial of Wisdom. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. The Trial of Kin. 2 of the 3 drawn cards must be kin to pass. The Trial of Bones. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 5 bones combined to pass. Oh, it's Trial of Bones. Totally. We always win these. Trust. Let the Trial of Bones begin. I can't stop winning! I can't stop winning! 6 from the Rattler. 2 from the Stink Bug. 0 from the Stunted Wolf. You have passed the trial. The beast revealed itself. It was Pronghorn, that's also spawns an ant. Elk Fawn, that has many lives. Or a beehive with a loose tail. I honestly, beehive with a loose tail kind of fucks, no? Like, they try to kill it. Actually, does this proc when it's attacked or when it takes damage? No, it's when struck. Okay, that's not as good as I thought then, because you'd only still be getting 1 bee. Or 1 bee that turn anyway. It's still extra bees. And the bees also have tails, which is nice. Might just be a many-lived elk fawn angle. I guess so. I'm not that big on any of these. I'll take that, I guess. The inhabited elk fawn joined your menagerie. Indeed, indeed. Fuck Totem Carver, stop giving me that event. We go right. This one is removal, if I remember correctly. What do we cut? What do we cut? Kind of funny to think of an entire beehive all speaking at the same time with a raspy voice. Yeah, I suppose so. I low-key want to cut this just so I don't have to look at it anymore. Like, I thought it was a more interesting card, but it just seems like it becomes a random card when you draw it, which is interesting. But does it justify having to look at this static every time I'm looking at my deck? I don't know. What's the alternative? Honestly, Sparrow was doing work in that last battle. I'll keep it around. I don't think it's great. I don't even think it's very good. But it's got its uses. I'll give it that. I think it's between random card and cutting the wolf. And I think I'll cut the wolf. I'll keep the funny random card for the content. Oh right, I'm gonna get a bone chip. I forgot about that. Couple of stinky elk fawns. We're running it back on the stinky deer. That's what we're doing. Okay, I guess. Sparrow really is the #1 bench warmer. Yeah. Let's get down Squirrel, a Sec Squirrel for Elkfawn. Ideally, we don't want their Elkfawn to kill ours, so let's just throw it like over here for now. Do we play Coyote this turn as well? I'm gonna say we do. Hell, maybe we play Amalgam this turn, actually. Yeah, let's do that. And now our Elkfawn is a full-grown elk. Oh, wowie, would you look at that. Give me a squirrel, please. Let's body block this Elkfawn with our squirrel. Give me a real card. Rattler, cool. Throw that at their face. And that is lethal. The Industrious Beaver. When played, it constructs dams adjacent to it. Elk and another sparrow with the mushroom. Still don't know what these mean, but they're here. Do we want a beaver? Creates dam. But since it was played, a dam is created on each empty adjacent space. Dam is a 0-2 structure. Not really. I don't think we want a beaver. No. I guess I'll just take another sparrow. Sure. Maybe the mushrooms matter for something. Actually, there's a mushroom event here. Maybe we just go see how that works. Don't think we've been to this one yet. Maybe it has to do with the mushrooms. You found yourself among a grove of thick and pungent mushrooms. You squinted to see a figure through a thick cloud of spores. We are the mycologists, yes? Yes. And we are performing our experiments far from... We are not welcome elsewhere. We will experiment on your flock, yes. We will need 2 of the same creatures. 1 for each of us. Do we have any dupes? We got dupe rattlers and dupe sparrows. I really like drawing rattlers. I feel like this is going to fuse them, and I don't want to see rattlers less often, but I do want to see sparrows less often. I think this could get messy. By the way. The sparrow. It is now 1. Interesting. So now it's a 1 mana 2/4. That's worth. That's not bad. Okay, mini boss into card pick, standard or regular fight into card pick based off tribute cost. I mean, I like seeing bone costs more than tribute costs, so I guess we go left. I don't think the tribute event can give you bone cost cards. Another moose totem with, what is that? Oh, a random bullshit is a mantis. Sharp quills. Okay. That's a little spooky. Then a squirrel, and who do we sack for? I think we get down a mantis. Just throw it here. Wait, fuck, I forgot about the movement. Nah, that's not good. Give me a squirrel. Play squirrel, sack squirrel for stunted wolf. Yeah. Sack squirrel for stunted wolves. The stunted wolf can go here, and then rattler here into that Elkfawn. Yeah, that thorn effect is really rough. it's looking a little bleak, maybe. Get a Rattler. Do we have bones for that this turn? No, we don't. That's not good. Quite bad, if anything. Are we just dead? Not quite. Pretty close, though. If I Squirrel, that doesn't help us, because I can't kill it off this turn, so I guess just give me a random card. Amalgam. Well, we can't play that either, so it doesn't really matter, does it? We just lose our candle. It's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Elk, Kingfisher, and Luis. What does Luis do? Got Stealth and Sprinter. Not I think on any of these. I guess of the three, Kingfisher's probably the best. It's fine till the 500 bears show up. Well, that's the funny thing. The 500 bears only show up during boss fights. And during boss fights, you don't get an extra life regardless. So it doesn't matter. It's fine. Totally fine. Don't even worry about it. Do we roll here? You know what? I'll take a Kingfisher. We've got a decent amount of flying stuff in the deck. We're low-key playing a flying beatdown strat. I'll take more. And consumables just before the boss. Very nice, very nice. Bone token, Squirrel, or Plier. I don't think Pliers are that good. It's between Squirrel and Bone tokens. Take a Squirrel in a bottle, sure. That pitiful possum. Fuck is this? Frozen possum bottle. To the user, a frozen possum is created in your hand. A frozen possum is defined as 0 power, 5 health, frozen away. Don't know what frozen away means, but it's a 0/5 blocker. And the alternative is scissors, and I think scissors are really good, so I'm just gonna take those. And some bone tokens, I guess, in case I need them. Sure. The Trapper once more. So you found the stunted wolf. I've seen this play out enough times to know that a plan is in motion. Make haste. Random bullshit is a skink, sure. Anyway, we know now that the strange frogs that look like bear traps do in fact turn into bear traps when destroyed. And they're not just regular bear traps, they are leaping traps. Also, by the way, I just realized I used that hook earlier, and I never did see the bait in my deck, so I don't think it gets added permanently, like I assumed. I think it is just, like, a mind control effect for that one battle. Unfortunate. Anyway, what are we doing here? Card brings several perishes. The creature opposing it perishes as well. A pelt is created in your hand. And then these are 1/2s that spawn the leaping traps and destroyed. I really don't like this fight. It's very annoying. Let's get down to Squirrel. Sack Squirrel for, I don't know, a skink. Throw a skink at the strange frog. Get down to Stink Bug and just get in the chip damage. Oh, right, wait, fuck, I forgot. Skink has to move to spawn the tail. I forgot. It doesn't push things. Whatever, it's fine. Don't worry about it. is he doing back here? A bullfrog. I kind of wanted scissors to just get rid of this trap so I can squirrel kingfisher in this lane. It's like a little bit of a waste, but whatever. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I guess I don't know if it's a waste or not because I don't know what he does in phase 2 or not because the game arbitrarily decided that I was making too much progress last time. Stunted wolf. Okay. I guess I just hold it in hand. Yeah, I guess so. Strange larva. Let me pop my squirrel bottle and get that down maybe. Or actually, no, let's attack stink bug so we can put it in the leaping trap lane because it's not going to be disturbed there. Okay, and then actually let's do pop the squirrel bottle so that we can squirrel for stunted wolf and kill the bullfrog. Strange pupa now. Okay, same thing basically. Give me a squirrel. Not gonna play it this turn. Just gonna hold it. Now it's Mothman. Fuck is Mothman? A 7/3 with flying. Well, that doesn't matter because it's going into a fucking leaping trap because this boss sucks ass. But whatever, it's fine. Give me a real card. Rattler. I think I'll just hold that in hand for now. Me real card. Another Rattler. Okay, let's throw both of our Rattlers at their adders. We can play both this turn, right? We have bones? Yeah. Give me real card. Stoat. I don't think I need to play him this turn, just pass. That's phase 1 done. Do we get to go to phase 2? Does he say, I summon 1 billion bears? We do go to phase 2, okay. Powerful cards. I will accept only the finest pelts for them. Great for what you can, but know this. The rest will stay and fight for me. Oh, that's how the pelts work. Okay. What do we want? What is this? A wolf with guardian. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. Raven with a loose tail. An elk with hefty. Hefty just means that it can push things. Okay. River Snapper with bifurcated strike. What's it? Turkey Vulture with Guardian. Opposing creatures placed opposite to an empty space. Card bearing sigil moves that space. Yeah, already read that. Grizzly with Sprinter and a Great White with Hefty. We can take, what, 3? Is it getting added to my board or added to my hand? I'm not sure. What am I the most scared of here? I mean, I already burned my removal, so some of the really bulky guys, like Moose and Grizzly, are kind of scary. Okay, they are added to my hand, not board. Good to know. I'm also not sure if he's attacking before or after me. I don't know whose turn it is after this. If it's my turn but before him, then we're kind of chillin'. Sort of. I'm just gonna take the big scary guys and hope I can manage for the rest. What if there's differently? Okay, well, I think you should kill yourself. How about that? Was that a bit aggressive, maybe? I don't know. Perhaps. Let's get down to Squirrel. We are killing the Wolf and the Raven here, so those two lanes are fine. They're chilling. As for this Elk, what can I do about that? If I can make a Great White, I can kill it. But if I'm making a Great White, then I'm not killing the Wolf and the Raven. Let's make, I guess, a Grizzly. Though I do like having the Kingfisher around, actually. It's just a nice bit of chip damage, and it's not going to kill the River Snapper, which means the River Snapper just sits here and does nothing. You know what? Nah, I'm gonna make the Grizzly. Sack the Rattler that's going into the Raven. We can also make a Stoat somewhere if we really want to. That being said, I do not really want to. I feel little to no need to, in fact. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. Let me take a sip of water. Oh, one moment, please. Okay, water sipped. A squirrel or a real card? Give me a real card. Coyote, very cool. Let's get down Squirrel and our Coyote. And... honestly, I think we're kind of just chilling here. Yeah, just pass. Give me a squirrel this turn. Drop squirrel. Do we... No, let's just make a Stoat for now, actually. Okay, now Turkey Vulture comes in. That's fine. Who cares? Not me. Elk Fawn. Do I care about that? It's nice for sacrifices, I guess, but it's kind of whatever. Actually, do we just have lethal? Not quite, but we're getting close. Let's swap you for you. Oh, that is Guardian. Oh wait, then we do just have lethal then, I think. Yeah. Okay, cool. That works. Reignite. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Deck Mantis God. The Holy Mantis God. A perfect incarnation of terror. And Ouroboros. Give me a Mantis God. Trifurcated Strike. Hell yeah, that sounds very good. With the enigmatic trapper and trader now bleeding into the snow, you persisted. You could see a light in the distance. The end is near. A moment. Oh. We can do a sacrifice, we can take consumables, or we can take whatever this is. I honestly do not remember. And I think it's gotta be a sacrifice, right? Like, consumables are very good and all, but if I can just put Trifurcated Strike on something good, that's just lethal, probably, the turn I play it. Yeah. Why is my Sparrow all fucked up? Oh, right, because it's the one from the Mushroom event. I remember now. Yeah, Sac Mantis God. Who are we putting that on? I think it goes crazy on Turkey Vulture, maybe. Just guaranteed 9 damage. Gets it flies. Yeah, I think we'd like that. Your eyes have fixed themselves on the small cabin. Its warm light a beacon in the oppressive darkness of the night. Surely this cabin marked the end of your travels. Oh? Steps away from the strange cabin, you were presented with an opportunity. I don't offer any boons to just any traveler. If you are able to pass my trials, you will be rewarded mightily. The trial of the winged. The 3 drawn cards must include a card of the airborne sigil. The trial of the swift. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the sprinter sigil. The trial of rarity. The 3 drawn cards must include a rare card. Can I see my deck? Like, see what's the most likely? I think it's probably the flying one. I think you called the turkey a fuck-ass early in stream. Okay, that's the thing. I think 90% of the time, the turkey is dog shit. I think it's awful. But since I have, like, infinite bones from my bony squirrel totem, it's very good. It's just, if you don't have that specifically, I think paying 8 bones for a 3/3 is absurd. It's terrible. But when it's basically free, it's a lot better. Anyway, I think it's gotta be between winged and rare. I don't think I sacrificed any of my rare cards, and I also did get the Golden Fleece. So that's what? 1 from Act 1, 1 from Act 2, 1 from Act 3, plus 1 from the Fleece. That's 4. As opposed to how many flying guys do I have? There's what? The Sparrow, the Kingfisher, the Turkey Vulture, and I think that's all. I think it's just 3. So I think rare is actually marginally more likely. Unless I'm forgetting a flying creature. Hid them at their lowest, but praise them at their best. Shameful jellyfish. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just a disgusting min-maxer. So I can't defend myself. Let the trial of rarity begin. Strange Larva, Coyote. Strange Larva, that's rare, right? Ah, the Strange Larva is a rare card. Success. And we did not draw a single flying one, so I made the correct play there. I will grant you one of my most powerful boons. Cards that dramatically alter the game, and you don't even need to draw them. The boon of the ambidextrous. You may draw twice at the beginning of your turn. The boon of the magpie's eye. When you draw from your deck, you may choose any card in your deck to draw. The boon of the forest. You will start a battle with grand firs on all of your spaces. What? Can I see what a grand fir is? Isn't that just like a tree? Why would I want trees everywhere? What? That seems significantly less good than the others. You can only choose one boon here, but remember that the Hidden King gives you boons for free. Ooh, that is a good point. Unfortunately, I think it's a little late in the stream to pivot to Deadlock. And I'm gonna be real, I would not do that regardless. If anything, I would just end stream to play Deadlock. I'm not doing that though. Boon of the Ambidextrous or Boon of Magpie's Eye. It's gotta be one of those two. Better Econ or Tutor of Return. That was not a pivot to Deadlock angle. I kind of just assumed that's what it was. Maybe I just subliminally want to pivot to Deadlock. No, I'm having fun, even if I keep complaining about all the terrible game design in this game. And I also would not have fun streaming Deadlock. I've tried that a few times, and I don't know, it's just not a fun stream game for me. What do we think is better for me here, though? Honestly, I think it might just be drawing 2 cards every turn. Yeah, I think I like that more. We will repeat that once more. What? On God? I get 2? Damn, okay. Oh, well, there's another trial. The Trial of the Ring. If you have a ring, you pass automatically. The Trial of Skins. The 3 drawn cards must include a Pelt card. The Trial of the Finned. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the Waterborne sigil. I mean, I never cut my finger off, right? I don't believe I did. Let the Trial of the Ring begin. Not a single ring. Oh, I thought I was talking about my hand. Like, I know there's the thing with prying out your teeth and cutting out your eye. I just assumed there was also a mechanic I missed where you chop off a finger. I guess not. Oh well. One boon seems plenty. You managed to get a boon. This may be a fair competition. Oh? You took your time out there, and I'm itching for another game. Are you ready to play? Yeah, sure. I hope you are adequately prepared. We do have our smoke, for what that's worth. The weed man, yeah, did not expect him to be that weedy. Perhaps one more to be safe. Okay, he's got 3 phases. And rotating masks, it seems. Can I draw an extra extra card this turn? No? Okay. What's he got going on? He's got a Mole Man and an Amalgam. What is Mole Man? Does Reach and Burrower when an empty space be struck? Okay, it just blocks. Got it. Smoke, Squirrel, Sparrow, Turkey Vulture, Elk, Fawn. Probably want to Smoke, Squirrel, double sack for Sparrow and Elk Fawn to get bones so I can play Turkey Vulture. It's gonna be really funny when he destroys my board on phase shift like the Prospector does, and then I don't get to play the game afterwards. But it's fine. Surely that would never happen. They would never pull the same trick twice, right? Yeah. Yeah, totally. No. The question is, where do we want who? I guess the real question is, do we want a body blocker for the amalgam? Let's put Elkthon here. Put Squirrel over here. And put Turkey Vulture here. I think I like that the most. Well, that's phase 1 done. Does he clear my board, or... No. You capably endured the onslaught of rare creatures. A dog, what onslaught? Are we dead ass? You didn't even get one on the board! But the true challenge was forthcoming. I sure hope so, man. Shadowy figures appeared before you. In their eyes glimmered a recognition of kinship, uncolored by guilt. They were betraying you. I remember that one fondly. Oh shit, oh fuck, oh god, oh no. It's me! It's the 7/7 flying me! Oh no, oh god, oh fuck. It's so over. Give me a real card. And give me a squirrel. Let's put down squirrel and a stoat as well. Okay, wait, that's lethal. We get through phase 2. Please don't clear my board. 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 This damned... It's dramatic, yes. But it provides no value to my board. I wonder... The moon! What is this, Fear and Hunger Turbina? Now that is value. Call me Yugi Moto the way I be attacking the moon. We got a random bullshit turns into skink, and what else we got? A rattler. Do I want to skink this turn? Not really. What is the moon? It has reach, omni strike, attacks every lane. This title lock, at the beginning of its owner's turn, a card bringing the sigil will pull small creatures like squirrels into its orbit. Interesting. I wonder what qualifies as a small creature. It's got 40 health and 1 damage. Okay, sure. Real card, please. Give me 2 of them. Rattler and a Kingfisher. No one's in danger of dying yet. No need to sack. Just pass. Moon's high-key a bitch. It's only doing 1 damage. Is this supposed to be scary? Is there another phase after this? Surely there's another phase after this. Okay, Stoat, sorry, you're almost dead. Gotta get you out of here. Turkey Vulture also almost dead, but Turkey Vulture is busted, so you can stay for a turn. Sex Sparrow for the amalgam, and let's get down a Rattler in the meantime. You really destroyed the moon. I suppose all that's left is to finish me off. Go on. Stunted Wolf, you got me, buddy? You're gonna do your thing, right? Alas. Fuck you mean alas? Where's my camera? I mean, film roll. Can I do anything else here? Okay, just pass.
Oh my, I think I just beat him. Oh.
Oh. Scam works. Fuck is this? No. No. Why does he look so familiar? It can't be. Not the Kirkification of Inscription. No, my brain is so rotted. Whatever, let's go through whatever this is.
Hey there, card gamers! I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is another pack opening video. Today, I am opening Catch Monsters packs and digging for that epic, shiny Transcendog! And here I'll add some crazy VFX with lightning bolts or something. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to open my first pack. Feeling good about this one. Feeling real good. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay, and our first rare is a Birchkin. Not exactly a viable competitive
Man, this
card,
boring
but
as hell.
hey.
Open some Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something.
All right. Card Factory, but these are feeling good in my hand.
I might watch this on 2x speed.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Some jank cards. Maybe a few additions to my draft cube. We'll see. And our rare for this pack is Bandog. Not exactly riveting so far, but we have many packs to go.
Okay. A Springtrap Kirk always comes back. True.
Hey there, card gamers! I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is a vintage pack opening video. Today I'm opening
Wowie, a
super rare
vintage
packs I
pack.
snagged at a garage sale. I've got 4 packs of Inscription.
Inscription. That's the name of the game.
Now, not all of you will even remember this game. I'm barely old enough to have seen these going around in my childhood. For whatever reason, they only did one set of these
Kirk
cards
before
and
the
then
incident.
stopped printing them. There's not a huge market for them.
Yeah, I mean, I'd hope that's what he looks like before the incident.
There's not really much to lose. That
Like,
being said,
I don't see a noticeable hole anywhere.
fingers crossed.
The name of the game, yeah, I know. The Inscription name drop is crazy.
Definitely stands the test of time. And our rare for this pack is Blue Mage. Cool looking card, but not going to be worth very much.
But maybe not the same card game, actually. Maybe it just happened to share a
What we
name.
got going on in the second pack? This pack has been opened and resealed.
He bought a resealed pack? Is he stupid?
Suck.
What do you mean, I hope no one took the rare out of it? The pack was opened and resealed. Do you think they were just doing that for the love of the game?
Yeah. There's a set of coordinates on this card. Looks like they were drawn on with a pen. 49 degrees north, 123 degrees west. I think I'd have to check, but I think that's pretty nearby.
Is he going to get trafficked? Is that what's happening? Is he going to get kidnapped and put in Inscription? Is he the stoat?
Alright, you guys. I'm out here.
I know this is
my
near
best
my
life.
coordinates offhand, by the way. I mean,
Got
yeah,
my
you don't.
Trusty headlamp.
I just assumed
And a
everyone
shovel?
did.
Always come prepared, kids. Alright. Whew. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Getting close. I think. Assuming there is,
Kind of weird how he knows this
anything
instantly. Yeah,
close
you
to
know,
it.
he probably actually staged
very
it.
well may
He
be
was the one who opened and
a
resealed the pack.
massive
He's just doing it for the
poison.
content. Remember that Magic the Gathering YouTuber and the Hasbro Assassins? Shit, I did forget about that. Thank you for the reminder. Ads? Wait, were there ads in his video? Or, oh no, there's ads on my channel. You know what? Yeah, sure. This seems vaguely important to what's going on. I'd feel bad. I'll wait until the ads are over. It's only, what, 2 minutes? We can sit here and yap for 2 minutes. We're, uh, Actually, let me take a sip of water real quick if we are going to be waiting. Though, by the way, I guess there's no real reason to actually just chill right now. I'm only talking to people who are subbed right now. If you want to enjoy premium Lila Darkfall drinking water during the ad break content, you should continue to be subbed. Could you hear it? I drank very close to the mic on purpose, but the noise gate or whatever it's called might have blocked it out. You're back? Okay, cool. Are you glad you waited so you could watch that error video?
All right. That's why you always bring an extra battery, boys and girls. Every time. You gotta come prepared. Okay. All right. This is it.
Wait, did he just bring a shovel
now?
under
doing?
the assumption he would have to dig? Like, if I'm following random coordinates, maybe it's just on me, but I'm not assuming I'm gonna have to dig a hole. Like, if anything, I'd get there, see there's nothing,
give a
and then
75%
leave.
chance
I
it's
would
wrong.
not have the foresight to bring a shovel personally.
Only way to find out. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, you guys, I can't believe it. There's actually something here.
Inscription 2 buried? I guess we're gonna see shortly. Oh, that's the game!
What?
Whoa, title drop again? Wow, what a great game.
What the fuck? Guys, are you seeing this? I'm a little confused.
Has a floppy disk drive anymore. Okay, $11. Cheaper than a foil Steamboat Willie.
Cheaper than a foil Steamboat Willie. Steamboat
Wow,
Willie,
great video.
I mean, is public domain now, but also generally considered to be a Disney character. Before, he was just talking about like some random ass made up card games. This implies that he's an Arcana player. Kind of cringe. I've actually only heard good things about the game from people who have played it, but unfortunately, my perception of it has been colored by the Mono Bluetron, who I don't know if he's played it or not. But regardless, he thinks it's a cringe game, and therefore it's a cringe game because he's kind of the goat of TCGs.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Inscription, but that's what I'm playing. Okay. I do not celebrate often, and I seldom give gifts. But you, Challenger, you are worthy. Please, do not be polite. Dig in. Is there something wrong? Your prize awaits. Very well. Come with me. But I wanted to eat it. I wanted to eat the pile of gore with a candle in it. Stand right there. Who gave you that? You absolute ingrate. Give it back. Is the meat slop cake not to your liking? Yeah, kind of ungrateful MC. Anyway, he's a card now. Womp womp, get fucked. It's kind of dark in here. Have you played Welcome to the Game? I've not. I have no clue what you're talking about. Anyway, yeah, again, it's kind of really fucking dark in here. 0 damage and 0 health. That trash ass card. Yeah. I mean, you saw the boss fight, right? You were here for that. That was only a few minutes ago. Anyone who was here for that saw how much of a fucking fraud he was. Easiest boss in the game. The what's the Act 1 boss? The Prospector was harder than him. Anyway, how do I leave? Is there something I'm supposed to click on that I'm just not seeing? It's a game where you're exploring the dark web trying to find a torture room. It's really cool. I recommend. Add it to the growing list. I see. I will if I remember the name. But that's a pretty big if, I'm gonna be honest. Where am I supposed to go? Is this the end of Inscription? Locked in dark room? I can see a crack of light that way. It's the only thing I can really see, but I can't interact with anything. Just DM me because I have no brain cells. Yeah, fair enough. Understandable. Like, genuinely, am I missing something? Is it bugged? Is something supposed to happen? I do not understand. Think you're hitting the table? Like, I'm walking in every direction possible, I feel. I'm not in the main room. I'm in, like, the little side room where it does your death picture. Did you click on the thing? I'm clicking everywhere. There's nothing to click on. I took his picture, and then it made the photo, and I inspected that. And then there was the big glowing thing, and I walked up to that and interacted with it. And then the room turned dark. If you grab the thing, go to the main menu. Okay. Where's... I guess start screen. Oh, new Gabe is there now. I see. That's what that was. In the beginning, the world did not know cards. That is, until the day the scribes arrived. Each had their own method of inscription to create cards. Rimura used her quill to inscribe the epitaphs of the dead. Leshy used his wildlife camera to capture beasts. Pio3 used a particle scanner to copy the CPUs of robots. And Magnificus used his brush to paint his wizard pupils. With the cards created, the scribes had solidified their power. Until one day, a challenger arrived to replace one of the scribes. Interesting. This funny card game has gotten serious? I suppose so. Choose a starting deck to maintain your ambition. Unfortunately, I think my ambition will have to wait until the next Inscription stream because it's getting rather late and I must be sleeping at a reasonable time. But yeah, that wasn't terrible. I do admittedly still have some gripes with the game, but those gripes could be alleviated if we just started playing a different game. No longer, it's only 8? Yeah, it's only 8, and I have to wake up at 4 a.m., and I still haven't eaten dinner yet. Apologies. Maybe I'll swap one of the streams later this week to Inscription. Maybe we won't start Outer Wilds yet. To be completely honest, I was expecting to get pissed off and not want to play Inscription anymore, which is why I only put one Inscription stream. But we could play more, maybe. We'll see. Either way, that's all I got for tonight. Choose next sub goal, karaoke stream. Someone, please pick that redeem again before we hit this sub goal so I don't have to do that. Thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, that's all I got for tonight. And thank you all for stopping by. Look forward to more Pokemon Showdown and more Sir Bronte reading, and maybe more Inscription later this week. Oh, you know what? Actually, I forgot to raid. That is something that I do at the end of the stream, but I forgot. Except also, there's no one I know live, and I don't feel like scrolling through the Inscription category to look for someone to raid, so I'm just gonna end. Thank you all for stopping by. A good night, and until next